Go ahead and talk.
Hey, everybody.
Why are you not on the camera?
I don't know why I'm not on the camera. Thought we had it lined up.
I scooched over more. So.
Hey, how you doing? Excuse me. I said he was chewing very loudly and that made me cough. Anyway, so we're getting our video out early because we don't have any Diamond books. Diamond is not giving us any information about shipping or anything. We don't know what's going on. We have new book spaces.
So all this week's stuff from Boom, Dynamite, Titan. Those are the big ones. Sumerian, Ablaze. That might be about it. We don't have yet, as Diamond no longer knows how to do their comic book distributing thing.
I don't get it.
But anyway, we do have plenty of Marvels, DCs, most of the independents. Like, thankfully, most everybody's switched away from Diamond now. So have we. So let's go.
Okay, well, let's start off with some posters because that's what that is on the screen there. It is a poster.
I thought it was a comic.
So yeah, no, we have our posters up there.
Small poster.
They're folded posters.
Is that a picture of the poster?
It is.
Oh,
okay. It's a picture of the poster.
Oh, okay, so you're making a picture of the poster to put inside. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you were telling me that the small little image is a poster. I'm like, I don't think that's possible.
No. They're folded posters. They're inside.
What is
Giant Size X-Men?
Connection is unstable. What does that mean?
Anyway.
So some really awesome posters here for you to get.
Oh, let me pull the comics closer to me. All right, let's get started with our number ones and number whatever's endings. Absolute Superman, guys. Number one sold out pretty darn quickly. And this is Absolute Superman number one Noir edition.
It's a black and white version of Absolute Superman.
Comes with a unfocused black sketch variant.
Camera don't like that at all.
You can get it like you want it. And then a foil version. There you go. Which reflects the cord.
It does, doesn't it? I have not looked inside any of the noirs.
But there's your foily version of the A cover.
Can you take a look inside? Is it gray tone, grayscale, or is it black and white literally? Sort of a combination of both, I guess.
Well, I mean, the words are in color.
I'm saying we've got red.
Got a cape there.
That's kind of neat. Now I want to go back and look and see what the other ones are.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Little hints of splash of colors.
I do like the black
sketch
covers.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's cool. All right, so it comes with our first one shot. It's called Airship from Comics Experience.
In 1896, a mysterious airship abducts Elizabeth's sister and takes her to a city in the sky. Years later, Elizabeth grows up and becomes one of the first women airplane pilots, and she's still searching for her sister. Action-packed, moving, and ethereal, this historical fantasy about the dangerous early days of aviation is based on real-world characters and UFO lore. Interesting. I like the covers, at least.
And then we come to our number one from Ahoy Comics this week, Archaic, number one of a 5-issue miniseries.
Sorry. The first comic from the acclaimed novelist Melissa F. Olson, author of the Old World series. Really, series is. Meet Tess Halliday, a broke single mom desperate to protect her kids from vicious criminals trying to collect on her ex-husband's debts. Following a mysterious message, Tess flees to the mysterious island of Demond, a place of demons, legendary creatures, and a family secret that just might cost Tess her life. Artist Sally Cantrino definitely brings this mystical world to life.
We both have read this one,
and
it was really good.
I enjoyed it. It's a lot of setup, so you don't really get a whole lot of meat just yet.
Well, they don't get to the island till the very end.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, but I've been reading the Old World series novels after we had a meeting a few months ago, a Comics Pro meeting that Melissa F. Olson was at. And
somebody has time to read novels, but not comics.
Well, I do those on my phone while I'm laying in bed at night.
Yes,
so
he does in the dark.
Can't exactly
Can't read a comic in the dark.
Can't do a comic that way. No. And her novels are really good, so I'm really looking forward to see where she goes with this. But I really enjoyed the first issue, and looking to get more of now that we've gotten to the island. What exactly is happening? So I recommend this book highly.
I really enjoyed it. So I also I second that nomination of that book right there. And I just want to share this cover with you because I think it's adorable. DC, of course, does their holiday covers every year. This is Batman for this week. Look at him.
Chrissy Zulu is doing,
look at him.
Just as she did the Halloween covers last year, she is doing the Christmas covers this year. So a lot of really, really awesome covers coming up.
Very cute. So somebody, I guess this is under DC?
Yeah.
Sorry, I put it under Batman.
So I'll tell you the one thing. Okay, so I don't really get a whole lot of joy out of the
I love the title.
Marvel and DC one-shots, holiday one-shots.
I love the title.
A lot of times they feel like just stories forced or old file stories. But I love that DC, after decades of this song existing, has leaned into the Batman Smells and Robin Laid an Egg and names their DC holiday special that. So DC's Batman Smells, Robin Laid an Egg one-shot. 8 holiday tales of heartwarming cheer. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost a wheel, and you know the rest. Read these 6 merry tales about characters from the DCU set during the holiday season. Be enthralled by Dr. Midnight's literally silent night, become captivated by a Deadman story written by Marv Wolfman, and ponder the question, in a world without the Joker's torment, is it really a wonderful life? Probably not. DC Smells, Robin Laid an Egg is a heartwarming new holiday anthology coming as a gift to you this holiday season. I just love
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg.
I'm not going to torment these
the
people.
Batmobile lost a wheel and the Joker got away. Hey!
But like I said, I just love that DC is leaned into that.
When I saw that cover, I was like, yes! No, not the one you skipped. Okay. Black Demon Tales Descent.
Oh,
New number 1.
Sorry, I don't.
Scout Comics.
Oh, because it was special order only. That's why I didn't have a description for it. Sorry. My bad, folks. I will try to fix that next week.
And we're back to Christmas with Christmas 365, number 1 from Dark Horse Comics.
From creators Mikey Way of the band My Chemical Romance and Jonathan Rivera comes the most bizarre holiday comic yet. The holidays weren't always so tough for Peter Rockwell and his family, but a tragic and challenging year finds them stressed out and drifting apart when they should be pulling together. After accepting the wisdom of a Santa Claus at his local mall, Peter hatches a plan to give his family the best
year ever.
One Christmas at a
time.
So I'm curious about this after also having a hell of a 2024. Mikey Way, by the way, in case you aren't sure, is the brother of writer and musician Gerard Way, the creator of Umbrella Academy. And what's it on the shelf right now? Paradox, something or another. He's got another book on the shelf right now. I can't think of it. Just put it up there. This is essentially a reprint. This contains all of the weapon extraction stories from the 8 or so different books that they were backups in, all in one neat little package for you. So no, I didn't do a description because it's stuff that just
still
came out.
Number 1.
There's no number 2.
And if you didn't read all of the other things, you wouldn't know about.
That's why it's
stories.
all here now. It's Weapon X, and it's not Weapon X. It's Wolverine, and it's Deadpool, and it's Weapon Extraction. So you figure from there what you're going to get.
All right. Hey, it's another one of those Christmas specials we told you we had. It's called Dread the Halls, a one-shot from Image Comics.
The perfect holiday stocking stuffer, a collection of horror tales to read curled up by the light of the Yule log. I'm confused. Be of good fear why that's there. But anyway, thought it was the name of a story, but it's not. Long before Americans celebrated horror on Halloween, the Victorians did it, gathered around a fireplace on Christmas Eve. Dread the Halls honors this macabre tradition by wishing you and yours happy holidays with stories of ghosts, ghastly abominations, and vile creatures. Covers by red-hot artists Maria the Wolf, Marguerite Sauvage, wrapping paper variant by Jordan Hart and a holiday homage by Lee Ferguson will allow you to spread the dread this season in horrific festive style. I have never seen Maria Wolf called Maria the Wolf. I wonder if that's a name she actually goes by, or is that just somebody at Image or somewhere
Somebody just
playing with her name?
Yeah. So now we have an ending to share with you that Fearless Dawn, The Bomb, number 4 of 4 is out this week. And we have a cover by Mannion. And we have the full art cover also by Mannion, which is really actually kind of cool.
I like that.
All right, it's another number 1. This one's from Scout Comics and Dark Harbor. Final interview number 1.
For fans of Squid Games and the game, what is the game? I'm not sure. For fans of Squid Games,
it's not about the game, so you've lost the game.
Sure. For fans of Squid Game and the game comes this new 5-issue horror series. At Global Powerhouse Lifeway Inc., 4 candidates for a mysterious promotion get pushed to their limits by a rabbit masked interviewer.
There he is.
Ah, there he is. You're right. Mind games and moral tests pit Tori, Hal, Iggy, and Brett against each other. By the end, one applicant is dead and the other 3 are prisoners, but even larger problems loom. The Red Door, a fanatical terrorist movement, has infiltrated Lifeway. A lot of things going on here.
There seems to be a dead person under the table and 4 people still at the table. So were there 5 interviewees at the beginning and we don't know that?
I don't know. Well, it says one applicant is dead and the other 3 are prisoners. So
right, but there's still 4 at the table.
That still only adds up to 4. So maybe there was a dead guy to start with.
Hey, it's time for a facsimile of a number 1.
Just a thought. If you go in to a room at work for a meeting and there's a dead person in the room, I wouldn't stay for the meeting. I'd just say, sorry, boss, I'm gone. The first appearance of The Fastest Man Alive, written by Gardner Fox, John Wentworth, and Ed Whelan, with art by Harry Lampert, Sheldon Moldoff, Dennis Neville, Stan Ash, Ed Whelan, and George Storm. And not to be missed, full facsimile reprint of the landmark first issue and first appearance of The Fastest Man Alive, The Flash. A Golden Age spectacular that also includes the first ever appearances of fellow Justice Society of America members and Golden Age heroes, Hawkman and Johnny Thunder.
In their own features.
Yes, thank you. Sorry. And we have a foily cover.
I'm guessing this is under T.
Okay, I'm going to have to go ahead and take this real quick.
Okay. It's not even under T.
What is it?
Tales to Astonish?
Oh, it's under Marvel. I don't hang on. I just...
Oh, Marvel Holidays, Tales to Astonish number 1, Marvel Comics. Nowhere on this book does it say Marvel, except to tell you that it is a Marvel book. It just says, I put it under at first Tales to Astonish because I thought that's where it went. But then I realized that the book is actually called Holiday Tales to Astonish. Anyway, it's another one of those holiday one-shots we have for you. Holiday hijinks in the Mighty Marvel Manor. First, you're invited to the Fantastic Four's holiday party. But who are the uninvited guests? Then, in a tale of Hanukkah's past, can Kitty Pryde scramble to save the day while struggling to shop for gifts for her merry X-Men? And ring in the new year with Peter Parker and Miles Morales as only Spider-Man can. There you go. Some fun covers for Holiday Tales to Astonish. It would be love to have a Spider-Man in my house right now because my Christmas lights aren't working, so I need to figure out how to undo and redo them all. I'd love Spider-Man who just, fix it all. But anyway. All right, let's go back to the J's. J. Juvenile, number 1 of 5 from Image Comics. Look at there. In a future where a deadly virus kills everyone upon reaching adulthood, teenagers are confined to massive medical facilities until a mysterious new patient arrives and reveals a shocking secret. Sarah is locked up in El Castillo, a fortress for troubled youth, ruled by an iron fist by a retired military officer. Everything changes with the arrival of a mysterious new patient who reveals a shocking secret. The virus isn't killing them. It's giving them telekinetic abilities that the adults are desperately trying to suppress with medication and experimental surgeries. In a race against time, they decide to use their newfound powers to escape. But when the adults find out, they will discover that not only are their lives at stake, but also the fate of the human race. Visionary filmmaker Jesus Aurelia storms into comics with a cinematic 5-issue miniseries that seamlessly bridges the gap between film and comics. How do you say Aureliana? I can't say his last name.
Should be Ariana.
Oh, okay.
2 L's is a yeah sound, is a Y sound.
Thank you. I couldn't remember. All right, another number 1 of 4 from Mad Cave Studios. It's Long Cold Winter.
I think somebody is picking their own books here. 99% sure I didn't put us down for the Marvel and DC holiday specials.
I didn't.
Oh, okay, maybe I did.
Mm-hmm. In the not too distant future, the Earth on air has become unbreathable. However, a
The air on Earth.
What did I say? The air on air?
You said the Earth on air. I'm trying to understand, what the hell does that mean? The Earth on air? What? The air on Earth has become unbreathable.
My dyslexia doesn't often show up, but boy, when it does.
Yeah. However, a multinational company called Airco has constructed generators that provide oxygen for those who can afford it. Peace Dog, a desperate ex-soldier who has been willing to do anything to obtain breathable air, is haunted by his past and hunted by bounty hunters, though he may have found a way out of his current predicament by helping a mysterious robot child escape a dangerous and congested city. That is a long sentence.
Mm-hmm.
But someone from his past has no intention of letting him leave alive. So
there's like 5 commas in that sentence.
Is this guy's name actually Peace Dog? Like he was born with that name?
That's what he goes by.
That's irksome.
Hey, guess what, Derek?
What?
We have another holiday special. Are you ready for this one?
I am.
It's Monster High Holiday Hunt
from IDW Publishing. Happy holidays, ghouls. Blankets of snow may have settled over Monster High, which can only mean that the holiday ball is around the corner. There's nothing quite like a school dance to scare up some frightful drama. Spotted, sparks flying between Frankie Stein and Johnny Spirit, Monster High's ultimate bad boy. After 3,000 years of detention, the ghost is still stirring up trouble. So, what could he want with the darling daughter of our headmaster? Could it be that Frankie's electric personality has finally melted the bad boy's ice cold heart?
Ooh. Now, this isn't a first or a last, but there was a long break to the point that I thought it was over.
Yeah, me too.
So I wanted to share with you that Snot Girl is back with issue number 16.
From Brian Lee O'Malley.
And if you'll notice, the name of the issue is We're So Back.
From Brian Lee O'Malley, the creator of Scott Pilgrim, one of the best movies and graphic novels you could possibly put your hands on. Now also a Netflix animated series.
I think we are sold out again, by the way.
Oh, are we?
Might want to check into that.
Alrighty, I will double check.
So anyway, all right. Back to, are you ready for it? Holiday special!
The Top Cow Holiday Special, All Through the House one-shot. From Image Comics. Snuggle up by the fire, but stay out of the shadows, and join us for the Top Cow Holiday Special, featuring 3 8-page tales based on classic holiday stories with a Top Cow twist. Marguerite Bennett and Giuseppe Carfaro bring you a tale from Witchblade, where Sarah flashes back to her grandmother in the story of La Befana. It's the, not La. I always automatically switching.
Should be La, but anyway.
The Italian Christmas Witch. Mark Silvestri and Tina Valentino team up to bring a heartwarming Christmas tale from the darkness featuring Santa Claus, a family of darklings, and an old friend who joins the fun based on The Night Before Christmas. And then Matt Hawkins and Atilio Rojo put Aphrodite 9 through her paces as she navigates a deadly series of mazes based on the 12 Days of Christmas.
Ooh.
I'm actually
to run the gauntlet of.
I'm actually really curious about reading this one. I like when people take something that you already know fairly well and adapt it like that.
Hey, talking about DC books, it's Two-Face, number 1 of 6.
Harvey Dent's greatest trial begins. After years of internal conflict, both halves of Harvey Dent have reached an uneasy peace. Now Harvey will use his skills and as an attorney to resolve the conflicts of Gotham's weirdest and most dangerous criminals, starting with Victor Zsasz. When Zsasz is accused of murdering a fellow member of Gotham's underworld contingent, who better to prove a criminal's innocence than someone who's been on both sides of the law?
I like this cover where they use the mirror so you can see both sides of Harvey Dent. That's kind of cool.
See,
although he has a full face in the mirror, so maybe it's not the mirror.
See, okay. The person who writes the Coliseum spec notes, he picks a cover pick of the week, and this was his cover pick. And his interpretation of it is that Two-Face is in front of a poster of Harvey Dent when he was campaigning for DA.
Okay.
Which, since it has Dent across the top, I could see where that maybe is the case.
Maybe. Yeah, because if you look here, it looks like you see his shoulder again.
Right. So
so maybe that is what it is.
It's, you know, he's sort of standing in front of the poster as if it were a mirror of his original self.
Okay. I'll buy that. But I did think it was pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to grab a Venom #1 cover. Oh yeah, no, I don't have a cover A.
Okay then.
Huh.
Well, there is a cover A for this book, but we're not going to show it to you. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. You got to come in tomorrow to see it.
You have to come tomorrow.
But All New Venom #1. Who is the All New Venom? The smiling, swashbuckling spider hero New York loves to hate is... Sorry.
New York hates to love.
New York loves to hate to love is back, and more fun than ever. That's right. It's Venom? An all-new host is taking the symbiote in a whole new direction. But who? It could be the journalist, the terrorist, the sidekick, or even the mayor. And each of those titles starts with a capital letter, by the way. We're giving you all the clues, good believers, but you won't know until the mask comes off. Writer Al Ewing takes Venom in a completely new direction with artist Carlos Gomez bringing the story to gorgeous life.
This is Chris Caruso.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's an homage cover, he said.
I don't know if they've gone to this guy instead of Scotty Young for some reason, but it seemed odd to me that this book didn't have a Scotty Young cover, but it had one of these. Because, you know, this guy's fine.
And we're going to finish off our comics of the week.
Can I get the foil of that so I can show it to folks?
Yeah, we're going to finish off our comics this week with the ratio variant for All New Venom, which is a scan variant featuring the Venom horse. This is a beautiful, beautiful incentive variant right here. But the gold foil is sweet.
And I just noticed it's, kind of ish.
Not really.
It's almost a color.
The glow.
Color bleed.
Negative space is what you're trying
negative
to say.
Space. Thank you. It's almost a negative space.
The glow is negative space.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, up in here at his shoulder, kind of, the lines are very sketchy at best. I don't know. It's almost a negative space foil, which I two things I love. So.
Guess whose book that is?
I'm a sucker for foil. What can I say?
But isn't this a gorgeous?
That is. That's
ratio?
A really nice
I
ratio there with the Venom horse. And I'm really curious. I'm not like a hardcore Venom fan, but I'm really curious to see who the new.
While we're talking Venom, the new Marvel comic box. And it was in books. It was a box. The new Marvel comic box is here. It is two-sided. So you need two of them so you can display both. All right, time for graphic novels, and then we're done. Like I said, no diamond. The Legend of Vox Machina. Let me get this in the picture frame. There we go. The Whitestone Chronicles, Ripley. Tragedy strikes the renowned DeRollo family of Whitestone when they're massacred by the vicious Briarwoods. Luckily for Dr. Anna Ripley, the bloodshed and regime change presents the perfect opportunity for her to further her own dark plans in service to Whitestone's new ruling family. But just how much of her loyalty lies with the family when compared to her work?
Dun, okay, dun, dun. A new hardcover from Vox Machina.
TC's finest Green Lantern. The defeat of Green Lantern. The brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape his sight, for he is Hal Jordan, Green Lantern of Sector 2814, who is destined to be the greatest and most tragic Green Lantern of all time. This volume features works, these classic issues: Green Lantern 19 through 39, The Flash 143, and The Brave and the Bold number 59. So there on the back cover is some of the issues in this book.
DC's Finest is DC's new hang on, let me finish it.
This is a DC Finest too.
What's the word I'm looking for? Collection method. They used to do DC Showcase. Those were on newsprint and in black and white. These go one better. They're still full color, presenting the original coloring. That can't say it that way. Presenting the original coloring on the original artwork, kind of reformatted for the new page and taking out ads where necessary.
I like that on the back they show you where in the timeline it falls.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, I noticed that on this one when you're holding it up. So this one is 1963, 64, and 65.
This one's 40, 41, and 42. It is Justice Society of America. For America and democracy, the mightiest champions of right and justice. Join DC's original superhero team, the Justice Society of America, in this DC's Finest volume, presenting their earliest adventures as they battle evil of every shape and form across the nation. The Justice League of America for America and Democracy collects stories from winter 1940 to September 1942 from the pages of All-Star Comics number 3 through 12, from comics legends such as Gardner Fox, E. Hibbard, Sheldon Moldoff, and many more.
Alrighty.
And there's a picture on the back of some of the issues in this set, this collection. Pretty cool. And in case you were wondering, Justice Society of America, the new issue, number 2, came out this week. So you can get caught up on the old one and the new one. And finally, The Legend of Luther Arkwright. The Adventures of Luther Arkwright, first serialized in 1978, is considered by many to be the first British graphic novel. Praised by many writers and artists, including Alan Moore, Neil Gaiman, Jean Girard, and Michael Murdoch, the groundbreaking experimental adult science fiction story was a seminal work, inspiring and influencing many comic creators. Set 50 years later, The Legend of Luther Arkwright is another standalone story. While still maintaining total continuity with the Arkwright mythos, it's a different kind of adult adventure. Pursued across multiple historically divergent parallel worlds, both utopian and dystopian, and facing a far superior adversary, Arkwright battles to save humanity from mass destruction. His only edge is his experience and force of will. The Legend of Luther Arkwright, beautifully drawn and master storyteller and Eisner Award-winning comics creator Brian Talbot, is a milestone in British comics history. And it is a hardcover with the gold foil that is really pretty. The gold foil there. Pretty.
And since you didn't say it when you read it, the description, if any of you know who Jean Girard, the French artist, what name he goes by and is much better known as, tell them at the register tomorrow and you get 10% off.
Mm-hmm.
So is that it?
That's it?
That's it. Wow, that was
That's
quick.
it.
So hopefully sometime this week we'll get the Diamond books, which will bring us some more number ones and some more holiday specials. Bunch of stuff from Boom and Dynamite. But in the meantime, we'll have all the good stuff tomorrow. It's just the follow-ups that come in later out. So don't hesitate to come in tomorrow and get your stuff. And I guess that's going to do it, right?
Yep, that's it.
I feel really weird only being a half hour long. But,
it is so strange.
But anyway, thank you for watching. And
our video next week will be like 2.5 hours because what?
And we will see you all later.
Bye, guys.